Hello everyone, welcome. This is 10X Generation. In today's topic, we're going to talk about humbleness. And the journey to becoming all that you can, you must understand the necessity of being humble. Humbleness is not just about bragging about your accomplishments, it's also about recognizing your faults and limitations. Too often, as we rise in status and prominence, our arrogance grows. After reaching a certain level of success, it can be kind of difficult and perceive others the same. You may ask yourself, why are they there and why am I here? Clearly, they did something incorrectly, so you may determine that it's unwise to take their advice or even give them time. But in humbleness, you must recognize that everyone's world and situations are different and cannot truly understand someone else's world. You must always recognize the possibility that they have a deep understanding of something that you know nothing about. Maintaining humbleness is essential to preserving an hyper-learning environment. This learning environment is paramount in this highly complex world. Failure to maintain humbleness will stifle your learning. Even in situations where you're given clearly faulty advice, you must still maintain the state that something can be learned from this situation. Let's say you're in a relationship and a friend gives you advice to keep your options open and go to parties and meet other people. While this is clearly bad advice for your relationship, with humbleness, you can still learn important lessons. Mostly that this person doesn't have wisdom regarding relationships and that their advice should be taken very cautiously in the future. Or even if a stranger comes up to you and says something rude about you, without humbleness, you may get angry at this person. But with humbleness, you'll ask yourself, what is the lesson here? What motivated this person to say these things? Is this something other people are thinking about and simply don't have the confidence to say out loud? Does changing my behavior in accordance to their remark bring me closer or farther from my goals? By being humble, you are able to extract the valuable lesson in almost every situation and accelerate toward your goals. Being humble also allows you to maintain a very calm demeanor. By believing that you're either special or important, you end up confusing yourself into prioritizing unimportant events. And this is not the path towards your goals or peace. Truly understanding that the world doesn't revolve around you allows you to calmly walk away from many frustrating yet ultimately unimportant events. Let's say a friend ghosts you for no apparent reason. A self-important person will place themselves in the center of that event and question, why did they do this to me? And demand an explanation. This can seriously disrupt your mental state. And while a humble person will say, guess they didn't want to stay in contact, and I'm sure they have their reasons, and continue with their day. They recognize that most events that happen are not really about them, and nothing in life is actually deserved, not even something as simple as an apology or an explanation. While this way of doing things may seem a bit cowardly, realize that you are only in control of your actions. Other people are out of your control. By spending too much mental effort trying to convince someone else of anything is a waste of time. Why? Because 90% of situations, you're just not that important. This perspective allows you to maintain your composure in most situations. Now, being humble may seem kind of depressing, but by understanding that you are not the center of the universe, you gain several superpowers. First is the ability to be confident in almost any situation. If you understand that you're basically nothing in other people's mind, you will now have the ability to be yourself in new situations. If it won't get you in trouble, you can confidently do and act in the way you want to be. This is a fantastic way to get over anxiety. If you think you're an awkward person, just go up to people and chances are they'll forget you by the end of the week. Did something embarrassing? Realize no one actually cares and do that thing again. It really doesn't matter. The second special ability is the dismissal of fear. Once you realize that there is so much that you don't know, and in your life, chances are you'll never know everything. You cannot know everything. Then suddenly you have two choices. You can either live your life in constant irrational fear of the unknown, or ignorantly and blissfully chase new experiences that you once feared. In almost every situation, the second option will bring you closer to the life you desire. So do that. All right, so in conclusion, thinking you're important and that you have all the answers will make you boring, unintelligent, and keep you from the life you want. By embracing the truth that you are relatively unimportant in the minds of the world's population, and that you're fundamentally incapable of truly understanding all the workings of the world, you can paradoxically become more intelligent, calm, and fearless. This has been 10X Generation. Thank you so much for watching.